Ratcatcher! Alfred! Throw your net at Hogarth the Weasel! Pin him down! Pin him down! It's got him! He survives this day and all days, for he is now the mascot of the mercenary company. Alfred, you're hired! That's it. That's all we're going to hire. We're not going to hire Siegfried or Leif. I don't think we want either of them. 2,555. We're going to leave, and we're going to see what we can buy in the marketplace for these people. We've already got a shield. In fact, we've got 2 shields, look. We've got a spear. Could do with a bit of repair. Oh, I just sold it. Whoops! Apparently right-clicking sells things. So I'll have to be careful about that. We've also got a pickaxe, so we can clearly arm someone with a pickaxe, and they can be awesome in their pickaxiness. Should we buy stuff here, or should we head to that nearby city that they were talking about and see what other cool stuff we can hire there? I mean, what other cool stuff we can buy there? I've just bought myself some bread. I have some bread and I have some tools, just in case, because I thought I probably should spend some money here, you know, just to be nice to the locals. We should probably equip the stuff that we've gotten just in case we run into some kind of trouble on the road. Albrecht, he is currently armed with a club. What are his skills like? We should probably have checked this before we hired him, shouldn't we? Melee skill 47, that's not too bad, look. What are our main guys? They're like 60, 58, 40, 52, and 50 range. So we've got 47, so he's pretty good melee, not very good ranged. We could maybe give him the pickaxe. It's probably better than the club, isn't it? Or the wooden stick, as it refers to it. Ingolf with his nunchucks. Oh, it's a wooden flail. Oh, Ingolf, I'm very disappointed with you. You told me you had nunchucks, and now I find out that it's just 2 bits of stick tied together, and it's just a wooden flail. Damage, 10 to 25. What's the damage of this? 15 to 25. This stick is better than your flail, Ingolf. Did you know that? Did you know that this stick, this simple stick, is better than your double stick setup? Well, take the double stick setup. What is your... You're 51. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. Kurt, pitchfork wielding man of awesome. He's got 30 to 50 damage on his pitchfork. Alfred, now. Alfred's actually got the best melee skill of all of them. Look at that. Look, he's got an awesome melee skill. In that case, why don't you take the wooden nunchucks of Indolf, the legendary wooden nunchucks of Indolf / flail, because maybe you can turn them to some useful effect. And of course you've got your throwing net, which I guess was used for catching rats and now will be used for catching men. And you know what? Take the rugged surcloak as well, I think, because clearly you're like the best, and you're cheap. You only cost us 4 gold per day. I'm expecting big things from Alfred the Ratcatcher. He may start from humble origins, but he shall rise to become a legendary hero in the Purple Scythe. Very well, let us head north to Westerhols, for that is our objective. Visit Westerhols, recruit at least 3 more men, and buy weapons. But along the way, as the silhouettes of Westerhols appear on the horizon, Torleif the Strong seeks a word with you. I've never been to Westerhols before myself, but I've been around. These big cities are expensive, much more so than Markdorf and other villages like it. But the merchants have everything we need. Weapons, armor, food. If there's a smithy in Westerholz, it's worth a visit too. Will be expensive for sure, but they'll sell real weapons made for war, and not just farming tools. We could also browse their wares on the marketplace, of course, but there's a few bargains to be made. But they'll also try to sell us stuff that'll break apart, if you so much as sneeze on it. Don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants, Captain. Arnold sees fit to add his own opinion on what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we head first. Pay a round from the company's coffers to get all of us drunk for one night to raise our spirits. Gods know we earned it. Torleif the Strong shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town. Even when we ain't even done anything. Even when we haven't, I think you'll find I'm much more well-spoken than that. Even when we haven't even done anything. Look, this is a man who speaks properly right here. This is like a noble, son of a noble, maybe 3rd, 4th son, wasn't in line to inherit anything and decided he was going to jolly well go out into the world and make his own way. And that is what he has done. Also, he's quite strong, so, you know, and Torleif, clearly a noble's name. I'll keep all of that in mind. Thanks, crew. We can return to Robert Burgermeister in Markdorf. Well, not yet. We can't. We've got to visit Westerhols, obviously. Westerhols! Well, this is a little bit more like it. We've got here... It's nighttime. Does that mean nothing's open? I think actually that means nothing is open because it's nighttime. Nice touch! I like it. The glowing windows of the tavern, however, look like they are quite appealing to me. That could be somewhere to spend a bit of time. A large tavern filled with patrons from all over the lands, offering beverages, food, and a lively atmosphere in which to share news and rumours. We can share news and rumours with patrons, pay for a round to get patrons to share more news and rumours. 22 gold. From one sellsword to another, if you value your reputation as a mercenary, you'd better not double-cross your employers. Some will go to great lengths to hunt you down, tell ill of you, and make you pay. Good bit of news there, Mr. Patron. Pay for a round for your men. Pay for a round for your men. 39. It'll get their spirits up. Let's do that. I don't know what my men's spirits are like currently, but I think a round of drinks sounds fine, and maybe time will pass as we do that. Your men boast with the accomplishments as they drink. Yeah. The accomplishments of getting, like, our entire team slaughtered in an ambush by somebody called the Weasel. Not the most impressive hour, was it? Not our best hour. Erhard is in good spirit. Torleaf the Strong is in good spirits. Sadly, Arnold, presumably, it takes more than that to get him drunk and therefore to get his spirits up. Let's leave. It is still nighttime. It would be nice if that caused time to pass, actually, on the world map. Or if we could maybe, rent rooms or something in the tavern. Maybe that's to come in the future. You can't have everything all at once. I guess what we'll do is we'll just leave and we'll just wait for dawn. We'll just kind of hang out here. Can we camp? I'm pretty sure we can camp. Camp. Make or break camp. While encamped, time will go faster and your men will heal and repair their equipment at a faster rate. However, you're also more vulnerable to being caught in a surprise attack. Alright, we're going to camp. There we go. We're camping in the middle of Westerhols. And I think dawn has come up, so let's break camp and we'll head into town. There we go. Look, now everything's happening. People have gathered around here in the town centre, waiting to be hired by me. The marketplace is in full force, as is the barber. Customize the appearance of your men at the barber. Have their hair cut and their beards trimmed. Or buy dubious potions to lose weight. That does sound pretty dubious, doesn't it? There's Erhard. He looks still pretty battered, actually. So we can change, anything we want about him. That's actually really nice. That's a really nice touch. So as our characters level up, as our heroes here become more awesome and generally perform admirably, they can get tattoos and fresh haircuts and all sorts of things like that. It also, of course, means because we can rename characters, I can rename members of the team in honor of the Patreon backers. That's the usual state of affairs, that character names will be picked from the Patreon backers list. So as people level up, I'll probably start naming them in honor of some of our Patreon backers and things. That'll happen more or less at random, and probably I'll wait until characters have leveled up at least once before I start doling out names to them. We'll let them prove themselves as worthy before they get the honor of a Patreon backer's name. And some, like Alfred the Ratcatcher, he might just have to stay as Alfred the Ratcatcher forevermore, because, I mean, he's already awesome right off the bat. Good, excellent. Let's leave here, because we don't actually want to customize any of our guys right now, but nice touch. Visit the marketplace. We've got 2,000 crowns. So we need to watch out for stuff that might be broken and knackered, did he say? Look, this is already, it's down to 45%. A militia spear, damage 25 to 35. 20% of damage ignores armor. I think a militia spear is probably a good idea. We'll buy one of those. Alright, so I've bought a hatchet and some more armor and another shield. And that's pretty much it. There's not a huge selection here. It's not the most impressive marketplace. I don't think there's a blacksmith in this town, so there's no proper weapons or armor to equip our guys with. But a hatchet is good. We'll quickly check for any new recruits. Ooh, look at this guy. Alva, 2,949. A former footman. I mean, he's great, but obviously we can't afford him. We're going to pick somebody based on the name. Arnie the Mountain. Oh, Arnie the Mountain. I mean, you're hired. You're hired, Arnie the Mountain. Arnie was always curious about fabrics, seeing more science in a linen cloth than an alchemist would in a mortar and pestle. But dressing unlikable and unfriendly nobility eventually wore on him. Now the tailor looks for a new life, no matter where it takes him. Maybe he can dress the unit well or something. Arnie the Mountain, you're hired! Come join our crew. I think that's it. Look, we've got enough for 22 more days, so we're gonna have to like get out and actually do some adventuring, or we're gonna run out of money. I don't think it's a good idea to hire anyone new. We've got medicinal supplies. We've got probably buy some more ammunition, and that's all good. Let's return and see if our contact, the Burgermeister, has got some leads for us now, or yet, or indeed at all, ever. Look, there's an orchard. Can we visit the orchard on the way? Maybe, like, you know, pick some trees. We could go scrumping. Go scrumping for some apples. Apparently we cannot. There are 3 peasants on the move, though. Will there be? Unfinished business. Robert the Burgermeister awaits you impatiently, pacing back and forth as you put down your bags and muddy boots. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We get hold of one of Hogarth's former men. The healer who'd damned near killed you with the fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Robert the Burgermeister laughs. We had a nice little talk with the man, and now I know where Hogarth's licking his wounds. I'm eager to rid myself of him once and for all. You give him a waiting look, and then ask, well, where is he? Robert the Burgermeister straightens up, as though the excitement had lost him a fair bit of composure. Oh, right. He's hiding out in some small hut on the plains to the northeast here. I'll mark it on your map. Apparently he managed to gather more men in the short time since your battle. I suspect he knows the Purple Scythe is on his heels, like a bunch of bloodhounds. Good luck! Yes, we are like a bunch of bloodhounds. Bloody hounds of doom. 8 bloodhounds as it. Should we maybe hire? No, we didn't want Leif or Siegfried, did we? Alright, fine. Let us leave. We need to make sure that we've got that equipment doled out before we go anywhere and get ourselves somehow stuck in a battle. Alfred, I'm actually going to take off your rugged surcloak and give you the padded leather of awesomeness. Torleaf, you old devil, you can keep your rugged surcloak. That's fine. Also, Alfred, I think you'd be better off with a hatchet. Don't you? A hatchet and a net. I think that is clearly fairly awesome. Arnie the Mountain, what's you're 47? That's not too bad. You're not too bad. 40 resolve. You're not particularly resolved. Kurt is more resolved than you, so I think we'll give Kurt the militia spear and the wooden shield, and also the padded surcoat. There we go. Rugged surcoat 55, padded surcoat 50. Wow, that'll do. Ingolf, you can take that padded surcoat 51. You've got some pretty good stats there. I kind of wish I had something better to give you instead. Maybe you can take the pitchfork, and we'll give the shield here to Arnie. Arnie, have a shield and the nunchucks. Take the nunchucks! Wield the nunchucks and prove your worth, Arnie the Mountain. Prove that you are indeed mountainous in your mountainishness. And yeah, all of the world will quail before you. This needs to be repaired. Place item in stash. Well, hopefully it'll just get repaired over time. We did buy some repair stuff, didn't we? Anyway, where are we going? Travel to Hogarth's Refuge, northeast of Markdorf. Kill Hogarth the Weasel. Get 400 crowns upon completion. There it is, look. Hogarth's Refuge. We're going to travel by road to begin with, because it's a little bit quicker to travel by road. I guess it's automatically determined that for us. Skull Slide Hills. Whilst we do that, whilst we travel, this is the world. So the world is randomly generated, or procedurally generated, so it'll be different each time. The snowy north, like the heat in the south, these are all like important factors now. We have arrived! Whilst I've been talking, the sun is setting. It's dusk of day 2. Your scouts report that he has been seen with the following: some bandit thugs and a bandit marksman. Prepare for combat. Take them down! For the Purple Scythe and the men who didn't make it! For Captain whatever his name was, who we almost saved, but sadly didn't quite. Look, we outnumber them. We totally outnumber them. This should be a bit of a breeze. So he's got 1 archer with him. Archer, what's your chance of shooting one of these guys with a bow? 33, 48, 43, 40, 48. Do it. Just take him down with one mighty shot. Well, actually, pretty close. Look, he's near death with one mighty shot. I think we're just going to hold our ground, shall we? Where is the guy? Where's the Weasel? He's not here. The Weasel is not here. Oh, it's going to be like a chase. We're going to have to chase him all across the many lands. Throw net, split shield. Oh, the arrows came raining forth. We're going to wait. I'm just going to wait until they come in. Oh, God, the Weasel. Hogarth the Weasel is there. He's right there. All right. Just come along here, Ingolf. You're going to kind of flank in from the side. Kurt, let's move up and go into Spear Wall. So this should be whenever anybody moves in contact with him, we'll get like a free strike at them. Oh, they're all moving up now. That's fine by me. Erhard, step in and engage. Erhard, of course, wants to get at Hogarth. He's one of the originals. He's out for blood. Arnie just is out to use his nunchucks of awesomeness, so he's going to kind of like flank around the bottom here, I think. Ooh, this guy came and engaged in one fell swoop. Arnold's going after Hogarth. Nobody's going to stop him. He's not interested in anybody else. Move up, Arnold. Alfred. Oh, Alfred. Alfred the rat catcher. Can you move here? No. Alright. So this tells us whether we can still use our throw net. It's too far to throw the net on Alfred now. If we move... we have to move one. Can we throw the... oh, we can! Look! Rat catcher! Alfred! Throw your net at Hogarth the Weasel! Pin him down! Pin him down! It's got him! Oh, Alfred, you're the best! You are the best. Albrecht, you are, of course, also the best. Get in there and hammer him with your awesome thing. Oh, Albrecht, first blood. Well, first kill to Albrecht. First kill of the day. Torleaf, what have you got with your aim shots now? 20% chance to hit. 24, 25. You kind of need to move, don't you? Move to here. What's that going to leave you? 3. That leaves you 2. There we go. Move to there. Quick shot. 23, 20. Quick shot him. Oh well, we got the bandit thug instead. Torleaf, even when you miss, it's awesome, and your Tash is just the best. You're just the best. Ingolf, move up. Oh, you got the pitchfork. Yeah, just move up. Move up alongside. Taking another shot. Oh, poor old Erhard. He really has a bad way of it, doesn't he? Flailing at an opponent, somewhat unpredictable in damage, but able to strike over and around shield cover with a bit of luck. Oh, that's pretty handy. Lash. Swinging the flail in a wide cone in front of the character without aiming at any particular target. Has a good chance to hit any one of up to 3 targets. But only one, as the swing comes to a halt once it first connects. Knockback. We'll just go with a flail, shall we? Hit him with the flail. Yeah, and again. I mean the nunchucks. Ooh. Oh, look at this. This bandit thug stepping in to try and deal with Arnold. Arnold will not be dealt with. Erhard. Kill the bandit thug. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, poor old Erhard continues to take a beating. Fortunately, Arnie the Mountain, too deft to take a beating himself. I think you're just going to have to split this guy in half before you can get to the Weasel there, Arnold. Have at him. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look, he's got just a slither of health left, and that's it. Alright, Arnold, you're going to have to wait, unfortunately. Maybe we can finish him off with an arrow or something. Albrecht. Pick. And again. Pick. Pick, pick, pick. Alfred. Alfred thinks he can get a bit of glory here. He's already netted Hogarth the Weasel. Do you think he should step in and, like, engage him? Or perhaps he should just step up here, like this, and engage this bandit thug? Oh, and kill him! Alfred, also my favourite, clearly. Kurt, you can just step forward 1 and spear this guy. He's looking in a bad way now. He's wounded, but his helmet is untouched. There you go. Hogarth has removed the net from him. Torleaf, what have you got already? 19... 9. I can't even hit him. Come on, move up here and quick shot this guy. 13% chance. 5% chance. 13. Ah, it was a miss. It was a miss, but it was a brave miss. With the pitchfork, we can impale a thrusting attack that can cover the distance of 2 tiles and can be used from behind the front line. Oh, that's kind of useful to know, actually. Or repel, poke and shove at a target in order to force it away by 1 tile. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But we kind of moved in unnecessarily. Ingolf, unnecessarily brave here, but he's just eager to get stuck in. Ha! You fool! You have missed! And now all of your friends are dead! Well, most of them are dead anyway. Obviously the Weasel is still alive and the guy guarding the Weasel. But I think we're going to run down the archer and just make sure that he can't pick away at us from range. With a few of our guys here. Alfred, the glorious rat catcher, of course, wants the glory of killing yet another person, and an archer is just fine by him. Likewise, Albrecht, you can come up and back him up, just in case we have some... Ooh, look at that! The Weasel has castled. He's actually coming to engage Alfred. You fool! You fool! Alfred wants nothing more than to split you in half, which is what he's going to attempt right now. Oh, a good solid blow. He shall regret the day he challenged you. Alfred, who may one day be named the Mighty. The bandit thug is trying to run away. Obviously scared by the awesomeness of Alfred, who has already near split him in half. Arnie, it's ninja time with the flail. Can you look at that? He has indeed slain ninja style his opponent. Erhard. Oh, Erhard. I mean, clearly you're going to want to go after the Weasel, aren't you? He is responsible for the death of so many of our men. Take him out. He did not take him out. Torleaf. Can you shoot this guy with your bow? Oh yes! Nice work, Torleaf. None shall escape our vengeance. Captain's making. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. Fire on it for science! Ah yes, a direct... Oh no, look, it's coming for us! Quick, run away! I think it attacked us. I think we may have taken a bit of damage, not too much. There's another one, look. We better get back in a firing arc. Oh,